One of the benefits of working with virtual machines is that they are essentially a bunch of files. Because they are a bunch of files, we can copy them and move them from one computer to another. And that's what we're going to do here. We're going to export a virtual machine and then re-import it, in this case to make a copy of the virtual machine, but this process could also happen to a different computer as well. So let's jump on in. Here I am. I'm on my Hyper-V machine. I can see I have my two VMs, install core and server VM1. We are going to be using install core because there is actually no operating system in there, and so the tasks that we're running will take seconds as opposed to several minutes, if not hours. So let's go ahead and jump into PowerShell. Make this a little bit bigger. And CD / to get the full screen. The first thing we want to do, export -VM. The machine or the VM we want to export, install core, and then the path that we want to export it to, / export VMs / and enter. So at this point, it has copied all of the files from install core, which again was extremely small because there's no operating system on it, and has copied them to the export VMs folder. If I do dir C : export VMs, I will see the files. There's install core. Let's do one more, export VMs, install core. And we will see we have snapshots, virtual hard disks, and virtual machines. And then I can even do one more and look for virtual hard disks. And we will see there is our hard disk, and that is about 4 megabytes in size. So it's an extremely small virtual machine. At this point, we have exported our virtual machine, and we can either copy it via command line or through the File Explorer. Just come to the C drive, export VMs, and then copy this, right-click copy, and send it to another computer across a network, across a USB drive, or whatever other medium I may desire. Now that we have exported a virtual machine, we now need to import the virtual machine. Let me clear my screen. Not clear my screen. Now, the command that's in the instructions is what you would use if you were on a separate computer. In this case, we actually need to tweak it just a little bit. So I'm going to say import VM A. That's the tweak right there. Just a letter that needs to be unique. -copy, this is a copy of a virtual machine. -generate new ID, we want to copy this as if it's a brand new VM. -path, and then C : export VMs, install core, virtual machines, and then here we need to type in a letter, and I missed that step. Let's actually go look at it. Install core, virtual machines, and we will see it all starts here with the number 4. So I will just type 4 and tab. And there are actually 3 different files, same file name, different extension. I believe VMCX is the correct extension. If that doesn't work, we'll try the different extension. So enter. And that should import the virtual machine into Hyper-V for us. Again, named install core. Awesome. If we do get -VM, we will see now we have, in fact, 2 VMs named install core. Great. If we open up Hyper-V Manager, we will see there we have 2 VMs named install core. I can look at one of them and I see the creation date 12/7, 2023. The second one 12/16, which just happens to be today when I'm making this video. So this is the newer of the 2. Because we don't need 2 install cores, this was simply an example, I'm going to go ahead and right-click the newer one and say delete. And delete. Again, that's going to leave a hard disk file. So if I go back to the C drive, VMs, and we'll see. There we are, virtual machines, and I believe it's under here. We will see the hard drive file in here somewhere that we want to clean up. Ooh, I'm drawing a blank on where. Oh, there it is. It's under the A. We called this A. So there's the virtual hard disk image. So what I'm going to do is just simply delete that. Oops. Delete the A folder in order to help clean up the storage on the server.